When we're evaluating an expression that does not have a rational answer, we'll use a calculator to get an approximate answer. I've got answers already down here rounded to two decimal places, but let me show you how I use my calculator to enter this in. So to enter in 9 raised to the 1/5 power, all I'm going to do, just like I would do any exponent, I'm going to type in the 9, use the exponent key. And at this point, if you have one of the newer calculators that puts the exponent up where it's supposed to, you don't need to use parentheses. However, I'm going to, just to be on the safe side, so I'm going to use parentheses and type 1 over 5, or 1 divided by 5 to enter 1/5. You need those parentheses, especially if you have an older calculator that just does the exponent symbol and doesn't put the exponent up top. But once I hit enter, there's my approximate answer, 1.55, if I round to 2 decimal places. So again, for 12 to the 3/8 power, I'm just going to enter in 12. Raised to the, if you have one of these newer calculators like I have, we don't need to use parentheses. However, to be on the safe side, if you're not sure, I would just use those parentheses just in case. And so there's where the 2.54 came from. And then finally, we had talked about how to rearrange this final expression into something that has an exponent, a rational exponent. So I think that's easier to type in. So again, I'm just going to type in 7 raised to the 3/4. However, if you want to type this in the format that it's originally in with the roots, you can do that. It's just a little bit, I think, a little more difficult to type in, but let me show you how that would be done. So for example, I'm going to type in the 4, and then using the math menu, type in option 5 to get the 4th root. We looked at that in the last video. So the 4th root of 7, and then I want to raise that to the 3rd power, so I moved my symbol out of there so I wasn't underneath the square root or the 4th root. And I can see that I get the same thing. However, I just think that's a little bit more tedious, a little bit more annoying to type in than just typing in the exponent notation.